Now, in my last video, I said that I think that Jackson Ryker should be the United States champion. And let me explain something, okay? First off, I am not a fan of Jackson Ryker. I'm not a fan of, I like the Forgotten Sons. But I didn't like the fact that they, like Jackson Ryker is the last one left because obviously, as y'all remember, Jackson Ryker had a bit of an issue on his Twitter account with his certain viewpoints on certain things. Now that honor goes to TJ Perkins. Now, with that being said, I also believe that the United States Championship has indeed the most potential. If nobody remembers, I remember. For me, the greatest United States Championship reign was Jack Swagger when he had Zeb Coulter with him. And I hate heels. Anybody who knows me knows that I hate heels. I hate villains. But I like the idea of them utilizing the United States Championship as a political championship because it made sense. Okay, if I was writing the United States Championship in WWE, first off, it would always be a representation of America. So whoever wins it is representing America in some way. So, for example, like any wrestler who is challenging for it, who just happens to be from not from America, if I was writing it, they would always be on the verge of saying, you know what, I'm going to name this championship the their country championship. So, if so, let's just say, if Nakamura challenged for the United States Championship, he would try to turn it into the Japan title, or if Jinder Mahal were to do it, it would be the Indian Championship or something along those lines, and it would have to be legit. Like the renaming would have to be like legit. I'm talking like because like you could literally have a title for all of the countries. You could have you could have the country etched into the title in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and it would just be so dope. That it would be something to think about because like if let's think of now the reason why I'm specifying Jackson Ryker is because with the political climate being as bad as it is, if we're going to be controversial, we got to go all the way. Everybody knows that Jackson Ryker is, a big fan of, he represents America in a different way, but he's also like he's in the military. He's a soldier. So imagine him getting the United States Championship, right? And he could like do these promos like, every day I wear this title, I'm defending America. And if there's only one thing I know how to do, is defend America. And defending America could be the United States Championship. And it could be like one of those open challenges where he challenges people from other countries to come and get it. And even better, now check this out. You ready for this? He could even say, it's this time that America becomes a world power. And he challenges for the main championship, the world championship, and some of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world belongs to America. You could literally have him be this this sort of like wild take on America as far as what his viewpoints could be on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much potential you could do with that. Imagine you could have a tribute to the troops, right? If a tribute to the troops is, were to ever come back, you could literally have him defend the United States Championship at tribute of the troops as the main event. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a lot of things you could do with it. Heck, anybody he feuds against, can be, and you can have him be a heel. So like, you can have a different American challenge for it who could be a face. It's just like there's a lot of things that you could do with this championship that like I just really feel like it's not being done. I don't know. I don't know if this is already being done or not because I haven't watched wrestling since Alia and Murphy got together. So I don't really know if what they've been doing with it. But the United States Championship has all the potential. There's so much that you can do with that title, and I feel like like what better way to do it than to just like let Murphy let Murphy have a storyline character where he is like tweeting as United States champion like he's just this like he's unhinged and it could just be a take it could be a take at certain ways of doing things. You know, you can have him, like like think about it real quick. You can The thing that will always sort of mess with me about the United States Championship is that during the July 4th week, it's never defended against a British person. Like think about that real quick. What better way to segue NXT UK wrestlers onto the big screen than to have them, have a match against, you know, the United States champion in some way, shape, or form. You can have good matches from that perspective with a lot of a historical reference in there. You can literally have the NXT UK wrestler basically threaten to take the NXT UK, the US championship to NXT UK. Heck, you can even do one better. You could have the US champion go to NXT UK. You can have the US champion lose to an NXT UK wrestler and then go to NXT UK to get it back. You can literally have this whole little thing going on, and there'll be historical references to it. It could just be ridiculous. Um, I'm just saying, like, there's just so much potential with the United States Championship. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying that there isn't any potential with the Intercontinental Championship but it's like, you can literally politicize the United States Championship and do it tastefully, and it could work. That's just my take anyway. And what better way to start the politicizing of the United States Championship than to give it to Ryker? That's just my think piece. I hate doing videos like these. I really do. Because I would much rather be wrestling than talking about it. But that's my viewpoint. Love and peace. Y'all have a good one. And be safe out there.